Today, I'm off to the Gold Coast to give my talk at TSS, the Southport School. Let's go! So I have a special procedure of how I prep before a talk. Now, it's really windy and almost raining outside and there's birds. Usually I walk around, this is so weird. It's so weird, but I need to do it. It's my process. I walk around and I talk out my talk in dot point form. And I drill it into my brain step by step. Every dot point in my talk, like a little memory. Join the dots, right? I just drill it into my head in the order. So when I'm on stage, I don't like talking it out beforehand because I've done it so many times. I don't want to get bored of it. And I like free flowing on stage, allowing for something natural to come out as well. Like I jam pack my brain full of useful, rich content and I just let it come out naturally. But knowing the journey of the talk and knowing the setups along the way and knowing the end result of bringing home the punchline or bringing home the take-home messages. So anyway, my process is to literally walk around and speak it out, talk it to myself, ingrain it into my brain. But I can't do that because it's windy and rainy. So I've got to do it in the car. 7 years on television. They were going to fire me after the first week. I lasted 7 years. I had so much fun on Totally Wild, baby capuchin monkeys diving with sharks, show the show reel, show the video, come out of the video, how many ticks did you see? It was redirecting my body language every day, all day, from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep. Register them in, signals would send them down to the body 200 times a day, 200 to 100 different versions of ticks. Show them how I would redirect. After my acceptance journey, I discovered a passion, acceptance, passion, determination. Formative years, 18-25 on TV, big ego, slipped into depression, anxiety, a gratitude journal, message to inner child, meditate, psychologist, and then I go into the cat story. When I moved back home, I was on the dole, living with my parents. Tourette's puts me in so many different awkward situations and I get so many people unwanted attention on me that I'm actually now more confident for having Tourette's. Story, tomato, story, tomato, story, tomato, story, tomatoes. And then finish off with the yellow hat story. Another thing I do, which again looks psycho, but I do it because it works. I'm a big believer of positive self-talk and programming your brain to thinking positively, not faking it till you make it, but faking it until you become it. So if you're nervous, if I'm ever nervous before a talk, I literally go, yes, 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 I'm going to dominate. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to go so well. I'm going to remember everything. People are going to laugh. I'm going to impact lives positively. This is going to be the best talk I've ever given. I literally walk around doing that. Oh, it's not windy. So the wind's calmed down a little bit. I might be able to do it. Look, this is a massive school, man. TSS is huge. Look how good this is. Beautiful view along the Gold Coast. Literally, I seem like a crazy person because I walk along and go, yes, 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 this is going to be so good. I'm going to dominate. This is going to be the best talk ever. And it's in public and people look at me like these builders. I look like a psycho, but this has helped me. I've given so many talks and this process works. It puts me in a great mood. It makes me think positively. It eliminates all nerves, all fear, anything negative in my brain. It actually eliminates it. This is my own process that I've learned and I've developed over 14 years of working in the media, presenting TV shows, presenting on radio, doing live crosses, doing stand-up comedy, doing these talks. It's natural to feel nervous. This is my process, how to not be nervous and perform at 100% your peak on stage. The way I see it is yes, it's embarrassing if someone sees me, but if 2 or 3 people see me in public speaking to myself, speaking this real positive stuff into my brain, the thing is I have to do it in public. I have to walk. It's my process. I've got to walk and talk. It just has to happen. I would much prefer to look like a crazy person in front of 5 or 6 strangers instead of stuffing up on stage in front of 2,500. Look at the size of this auditorium.
And this guest speaker will highlight the importance of embracing diversity and difference.
Good enthusiasm, a lot of testosterone. Yes, good. Yes.
And I learned how to redirect them into body language. Now, Toaster TV was the funnest job. We used to host it from here. How am I feeling? Am I tired? Am I hungry? Am I anxious? Am I angry? Am I sad? I worked out what the triggers were. And then I discovered something. With these things that make you so visual, you stand out from the crowd, so the comments start. There is no cure for Tourette syndrome. There is no cure. Look at what you can do in your community, in your friendship group. You accept who you are as a person. You discover your passion and you become absolutely determined. You will turn a flaw into a superpower. You will impact your community, your life, your school, your friends so greatly that you can leave behind a legacy.
TSS, we are going to turn a flaw into a superpower.
We're going to turn a flaw into a superpower. Last one, hands in the air, jumping up, screaming, going crazy. We're going to turn a flaw into a superpower. Oh, done. El completo. Great kids. Sitting in that massive, brand new, awesome auditorium with 1,100 TSS students just focusing, engaged. When I asked them questions, the deep voices, yeah! A lot of testosterone. It was really good. Really enjoyed it. Really great school. Sweet students. And now it's time to do nothing. I'm always exhausted after a talk. So now it's time to chill.